Less than 12 months ago I had the opportunity to test a first production MV Agusta Superveloce 800. In its standard configuration, that bike in its silver and red color scheme was undeniably elegant, classic, and dynamic. The Superveloce made a highly emotional visual impression, gratifying to both the traditionalist and the modernist, and that alone is an appreciable virtue. The 2020 edition was also offered in a black/dark gray color combination. Now, for 2021, the silver/red paint scheme is available unchanged, while a yellow/gray version replaces last year's black/gray. The S model is available only in Surreal White with a flash of gold. Our test bike sported the yellow/gray paint, and, honestly, compared to the official pictures, in person it looks rather dull, and its gold frame just makes things worse. In order to gain Euro 5 compliance, the bike now has an exhaust similar to that used on the latest MV Agusta 803. On that bike the exhaust is appropriate, but on the sleek, elegant Superveloce it looks like a poke in the eye, worse than it did on the 2021 Brazil 800. The racing kit MV developed for the Superveloce S includes an aero exhaust system that looks much neater and is more appropriate to the Superveloce's personality. It probably doesn't meet Euro 5 specs, but the original exhaust system is due for a redesign anyway. So that's the bad news. But there's plenty of good news too. The rest of the bike is one of the most refined pieces of motorcycling engineering available, with no corners cut anywhere in terms of style or execution. Going into this 2021 Superveloce test, the critical point was the engine, since last year's bike clearly needed refinement, especially the engine's integrated injection ignition system and its ECU.to. Quickly recap our experience with the previous version. When cold, the Euro 4 homologated engine coughed and displayed poor response below 3,000 to 3,500 RPM. This was exacerbated by a tall final drive ratio intended to fully exploit the bike's sleek aerodynamics and really make it Superveloce, with a top speed potential in the region of 160 miles per hour. The situation cleared up higher in the rev range, and the engine generated a substantial 148 horsepower at 13